most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, good Sunday evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network's live coverage of the Midwest Dirt Racing Series UMP Modifieds tonight from Federated Auto Parts I-55 Speedway. Kicking off the doubleheader this evening. Boys have been off for a couple of weeks, back in action. 2 shows right here from I-55 this evening. Going to have the American Dirt Series Short Track Nationals kicking off 5 nights of racing. So you'll have something to watch each and every night this week. Double headers on Monday and Tuesday, or Sunday and Monday, excuse me. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you just have this single race with the Short Track National Series. 17 drivers checked in here for this one this evening. Should be a pretty good one. Everybody pretty close there on the times. You can see the top 7, 8, 9 under 15 100ths of a second. Drivers getting ready to clear the track here for drivers meeting. No qualifying in this series. These guys get through the drivers meeting, and their pill jaw determines their heat race starting position. We'll have 30 laps tonight for our feature. We know a couple of weeks ago we had a 35-lap feature. That was a one-off anomaly type deal. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, Dirt Slingers. Monday Night Thunder presented by Racer Supply. They'll be at Knoxville. So Knoxville Nationals kicking off up in Iowa, and the boys representing that week here with the 360s tomorrow night. And then we'll have the back-to-back. We'll go right to the American Dirt Series Short Track Nationals. They'll be at Fairbury for show number 2 tomorrow night. Couple of minutes left. We get down closer here, it is going to be time for us to do opening ceremonies, but we're watching a few drivers right now, seeing Cole Duggar and Sean Judson out there working laps on the track. I think Garrett Boyd is out here as well right now. See who else is on that track. Scott Bittinger, Peter Brees, and Gary Budsey in the 77 car. But the signal is coming through. It is time to go trackside for tonight's opening ceremony, so we will send it down to public address.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, going to get them started. A little bit of technical difficulties right there. We figured it out. I came unplugged somehow part way, so hopefully you guys can hear me better now than you could before. But Reed Rundle off the pole, right to the front. Bittinger going to the top side, and he's going to try to use the momentum line to get around Cody Kelly. Worked out of the third spot. Had a little company for just a second, but he is settling in nicely right there. Going to challenge Bittinger here, and then the 211 cars. Yates on the inside, Duggar on the top side. Going to go fourth and fifth. And Sean Judson bringing up the rear. Everybody's still on the same straightaway right here. As they will come at us down the backstretch. Rundle's still out in front, keeping that thing down on the bottom. Cody Kelly's working that same line. He just cannot get around Bittinger. Bittinger's going in the middle, now coming out in the middle. Down to 3 to go. Short, quick laps here. I-55, and we are running out of them in a hurry. 2 to go signal this time, and Bittinger got a good bite out of 4. He'll pull alongside a challenge for the lead. Rundle locks it in the bottom, finds the moisture, surges ahead. Cody Kelly still in the third spot. Duggar moved himself to fourth, Yates fifth, and Judson still sixth. But final lap, and Bittinger goes around on the top side. New leader, the 69. He's going to do it when it counts. He's going to take the checkered flag and win heat number 1. Rundle, Kelly, Duggar, Yates, and Judson, and they were all on the same straightaway, so very tight field of cars. That was a stacked heat race as it were. So we'll look at the grid for heat number 2 while they start to pop in. It's going to be Gary Budzine, the 77 on pole, with Dean Burnt in the 17 next to him. Your second row on the inside, Zach Krieger, a.k.a. DRN announcer, one of our very own. He's going to start inside row number 2 next to Colby Cooper in the 9 car. Cooper, been a force to be reckoned with here lately in the series. Picked up quite a few podium finishes recently. Andrew Humphrey, 31 car, and that is supposed to be a new car. He starts next to Buddy Ware in the 17. And so new paint on the 31 car. Get a good look there. Don't be afraid to say hi in the chat, guys. Let us know you're there. If you got a favorite driver, shout them out. Yeah, I see that 35 car is going to move to the back, and he is going to start all by his lonesome. You'll have Zach tomorrow night for show number 2. I may try to drop in and help him out, but he is lined up to do the American Dirt Series Short Track Nationals at Fairbury tomorrow night, so...
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Little bit of a spongy start, I guess is what we'll say right there. Humphreys worked on the inside of Burnt. He's going to take second. Here comes Cooper up to third. They're all chasing Budzine into 3 and 4 for the first time. Burnt having all kinds of problems back here. That car out of shape quite a bit. Buddy Ware trying to track him down. The 217 car is running 4th and 5th. Cooper got out of shape in 3 and 4. The 9 car trying to go down to the bottom, works to the inside of Humphreys. He'll take the spot now up to second. He's going to set his sights on the back of the 77 car, and we'll see how long that 9 car rides in second. Cooper's been very quick recently. Kind of has his feel for these modified cars. Halfway home in the second heat race, Budzine, Cooper, Humphreys, Burnt, Ware, and Krieger. And Krieger, little struggles with that 35 car. She's a little bit free. He's getting her a little too sideways there in the corner. Right now, Burnt and Ware battling over 4th place. Those are front couple of rows in the B main starting spots, but Cooper's going to go top shelf in turns 3 and 4. Got alongside on the entry. Can he have the lead coming out? Cooper that time by with 2 to go. Budzine still second. Humphreys is third. They'll come around for the white flag. This field quite a bit more spread out than the last. But it looks like Colby Cooper gonna pick up the win in heat number 2. He does just that. Gary Budzine second. Andrew Humphrey, Dean Burnt, Buddy Ware, and Zach Krieger will round out the heat 2 field. And with an 8-car invert, that is going to keep Cooper somewhere close to the front, outside the front row or inside the second row when we get to the feature this evening. We will get ready to take a look at the starting grid for our third and final heat. It's going to see the 74 of Peter Brees on pole. Mason Leon, the 86 car, to his inside. And it's Chris Alvey in the 13, the inside of row number 2 with Jarrett Tannehill, 81. Tannehill, one to watch. He is very quick, always contending up to the front. He starts position number 4. Craig Burlew, the 26 car, will start in the 5th position. And bringing him up onto the back. It's going to be the 21 machine of G-Body, Garrett Boyd. Final heat race. Pace truck is in green flag.
Green flag.
In the air. Peter Brees grabs the lead. Mason Leon on the top side trying to use momentum. Not going to get it at the end of 1. Can he do it at the end of lap 2? Right rear slaps the outside wall mid-corner. Doesn't cost him really any ground at all. Tannehill's up to 3rd. Boyd making a bid for 4th around. Alvey. Boyd on the top side. Alvey got out of shape. Can Boyd use the momentum and get around? He's got the lead, the position in turn number 4. And at the line, give him 4th. Still chasing Tannehill, who's chasing Brees. And everybody now chasing the 86 car of Mason Leon. Halfway home that time. 4 down, 4 to go. This time Boyd, slider line, takes 3rd away from Tannehill. So the 21 car moving to the front. Peter Brees pulled alongside Mason. And Leon trying to sell the 86. Bumps the wall down the back stretch. That's going to give Brees a shot. He'll have the lead this time around. There's old Fuzzy Wuzzy. White flag coming out this time. Out of turn number 4, Leon re-grabs the lead, but it is a good battle now, a 3-car battle on that white flag lap. Leon off the top side by a car length. Brees tucked in between. Here comes Boyd. Can he go 2 for 1 on the bottom? 3 wide coming out of 4 to the checks, and it's Mason Leon, Peter Brees, and Garrett Boyd, then Tannehill, Alvey, and Burlew. Good finish in heat 3. We're going to move right on along and get to heat to the B main. This is our B main. So Duggar and Burnt will be the front row, then Tannehill and Yates in row 2. Ware and Alvey row 3. Judson and Krieger in the 4th row, and Craig Burlew will tag the back. Everybody's transferring this just for your final starting spots. 9 cars, 12 times around. And Kelsey, I 100% agree. The guy can't reach out and talk to people. He just ignores people. Doesn't show up for birthday parties. I'm just saying. Boo Cody Kelly. Just boo. All right, lights off on the pace truck. B-Main about to get underway.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Doug Burnt got sideways again. He did that in his heat race, and it cost him just like it does here. He loses 3 positions real quick. Duggar to the front. Tannehill slides into second, but Yates goes around the top side. He is going to try to grab the spot. Give Yates P2 coming out of turn 2. Tannehill still on the inside. Buddy Ware in 4th. Sean Judson is 5th currently. Almost contact that time between Tannehill and Yates getting into turn number 1. Good battle there. There we go. It'd be nice to hear from you, my friend. It'd be very nice. Tannehill up top, still sitting in 3rd. Bounces going into turn 3. Big hop out of that 81 car. Don't think he'll go back to the top. I'm sure, as I said, no, he does. He cuts it down inside right there to avoid that big bump that really got the car upset, and he slapped the right rear into the fence. All right, now Duggar, 0.6 of a second out in front of Yates. Then Tannehill 3rd. Judson now making a bid for 4th. Try to take that away from the 17 of Buddy Ware. They're side by side here, coming around to 5 to go. Best battle on the track right there for 4th position. Ware goes through the bump. You can see every time a car goes through the bump, it just unloads the right rear, and they will slap the fence with it. That gives Judson the spot. Now Judson's trying to work to the inside of Tannehill. Coming around to 3 to go. Still Duggar. Then Yates. Not used to seeing these two have to work through the B main, but they are way out in front of this field. About 2.5 seconds. They're already around for 2 to go. Past the backstretch cam. Down to the turn 1 camera. White flag in the air. And Duggar is going to pick up the win in the B main. He's going to start outside the 5th row. Yates, Judson, Tannehill. That was a close one there, out of 4. Then Ware, Albee, Burnt, Burlew, and Krieger rounding out this field. So, starting lineup is set with the 8-car invert. I can't tell you exactly who it's going to be on the pole, but if I go do the calculations, I'm sure I can come up with it. In the meantime, while these guys get a few practice laps in, we're going to pay a bill or two, and we'll be right back. All right. Back to it, drivers got about a minute and a half as they went out and turned up the top of the track, put down a little bit of water. So they're going to go out and do some hot laps to get it to work to back in. Do not forget, 9:30 Eastern time, shortly thereafter, a minute or two. Race number 2 this evening, American Dirt Series Short Track Nationals. Right back here at I-55, UMP modifies once again. So some good practice for some of these guys if they're going to head over there to that series. You see the two teammates getting together there in the warm-up session. Then tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. Dirt Slingers Racing League Racer Supply, Monday Night Thunder, 360 wing sprint cars. They'll be at Knoxville for round 10 of 13. It's been a really good season. Seen quite a few winners, different winners in that series this season. And then immediately following them, round number 2 of the 5-round Short Track Nationals, the American Dirt Series. They will be at Fairbury for round number 2. I think they go to Kokomo on Tuesday night. Then they go to Lima on Wednesday, and they wrap things up at Cedar Lake on Thursday evening. But it is feature time here for the Midwest Dirt Racing Series, presented by Scribadub Car Wash and Oil Change Center in Raleigh. Get down and take a look at our grid with the invert. Andrew Humphrey, the 31 machine, will start on pole next to the 13 of Cody Kelly. Peter Brees and Gary Budzine making up a row 2. Reed Rundle, Mason Leon in row 3. Colby Cooper and Scott Benninger in row number 4. And then it's Boyd and Duggar in the 5th row. Yates and Judson in row number 6. Tannehill and Ware making up a row number 7, row 8, Alvey and Burnt. And the 9th and final row, Craig Burlew and Zach Krieger. So we ended up with 18 cars. Get a look back off the back of Cody Kelly at Gary Budzine and off Mr. Humphreys. Back at Peter Brees' pace truck, about to get out of the way.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag in the air, 30 laps. Cody Kelly off the top side of turn 2 has the momentum, surges ahead. He'll have the lead going into 3 and 4. Andrew Humphreys second, Peter Brees third, Gary Budzine, Reed Rundle on the inside up to 5th in the 43 car. Then Cooper and Leon side by side. Bittinger trying to thread the needle, couldn't get it fit in there. Now he's 3 wide. Duggar was on the top, Boyd was on the bottom. That is all the way back to 10th position. Here comes Judson. Gonna battle to get inside the top 10. They are still 2 wide, 5 deep behind the front 3. Now Rundle clears Budzine, put Budzine side by side with Cooper. 5th and 6th right there behind that. Bittinger and Leon side by side. Cole Duggar now trying to work his way through, and Leon finds the fence for just a second on the backstretch. That'll clear things out. front 5 nose to tail, side by side behind that. And then Cole Duggar all the way back in 8. Now he in contact with Budzine. That's going to sort things out and put him 3 wide. Here comes Mason Leon with a big run around the top side. He's got Budzine in between himself and Boyd. Contact between Budzine and Duggar again, then more contact as Judson works past. So a little bit of physical racing. Budzine out of shape. Tannehill had to check up. We're going to keep our eyes right on the Hornets' nest right here. Budzine staying high, keeping it up on the top line. That car sideways on entry every time. Really checking the guys behind him up, but they got nowhere to go with Judson right there side by side. With now Judson slides across the nose. That puts Duggar down the inside. 3 wide for Duggar briefly. Tannehill had the inside. Budzine still up top. Budzine sideways out of turn 2. There's contact. Now Budzine's into the fence. He's going backwards. So, looking at Duggar and Buddy Ware side by side. That's for 10th. Move Ware into that spot. We'll go back to the front. Cody Kelly still maintaining the lead over Andrew Humphrey and Peter Brees. Colby Cooper settled into 4th. He's got Mason Leon. Whoa, Albie and Burnt. Albie the 13 down on the inside. Although contact with the back of Budzine, and then Burnt really had nowhere to go and just taps him and turns him around. So that's going to slow the action just a little bit. Almost halfway already. We put 13 laps in the books. It's Cody Kelly, Andrew Humphreys, Peter Brees, Colby Cooper, Reed Rundle, the top 5. Leon, Bittinger, Boyd, Judson, and Ware, the top 10. And then Yates, Duggar, Tannehill, Budzine, Burnt, Krieger, and Alvey all in behind that. Already lights off in the pace truck. 2x2 the formation. We're going to go green again. Right out of turn number 4.
Green flag.
Kelly throttles up. Green flag in the air. Little slip from Kelly. Here comes Humphreys. Here comes Cooper. Cooper with a good move on the top. He's going to try to make it 3 wide at the exit of 4. Couldn't quite get there.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution.
Is out.
I have a feeling this is maybe Zach Krieger. Up, clips. Oh, it was not Krieger. Krieger got in it, but it was Yates, Tannehill, and Budzine. And Budzine's car pretty tore up. So it looks like they all came together, and that'll happen on restarts. The guys are all bundled up, and one guy makes a tiny mistake, and 2 or 3 guys get involved in that. So happens quick. All right, they're bundled back up 2x2. Kelly, Humphrey, row 1. Cooper, Leon in row 2. Brees and Boyd. Then Rundle and Bittinger. The top 8. Kelly back on the throttle. He's getting great restarts. He is able to clear the pack, choose his line. And then dictate what the rest of these guys are doing behind him. 3 wide through 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Couple of rows deep out there. Brees was stuck in the middle between Arundel and Bittinger. Now Bittinger slow getting into 1 and 2. Bittinger dropped all the way back to about 10th already. Here's a good battle at the front. Boyd has the inside. Humphreys had the outside. Duggar had the outside. Both drivers get around Boyd. Put them up to 4th and 5th. Cooper in 3rd. And he's got the hard charger in. Duggar coming in right behind him as Duggar goes to the top side and clears Humphreys. 10 to go that time by. Cooper on the podium, and Duggar wants to take that away. Went to the bottom, lost 2 or 3 car lengths there. Now Boyd got around everybody, including Arundel. He is up to the 5th spot. And he took a look at Duggar there in 1 and 2, and it didn't pan out. Now he's going to have to regroup. Closes right back in, goes to the bottom, now up to the middle. Not quite enough there on the exit. That time Duggar smacks the outside wall. Good battle side by side for 4th right here. Now Duggar grabs the spot. Cody Kelly under fire from his teammate Mason Leon for the lead. Leon down into 3 and 4, slides up across the nose. He's got the lead at 5 to go. It's a first-time new leader. Now back across, they're letting Cooper. So it is BGI 1, 2, 3. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4, but Boyd cannot get around Duggar.
All right, man.
And
Caution it out.
caution. Oh my. Craig Burlew, it looks like. 26 car. Budzine, Burlew. Oh, comes off the corner of the right front, jumped out. And he clips Budzine. And that is going to bring him to a halt right there. That is what the caution is for. I think the right front on the 26 machine may be heavily damaged. So, couple of laps of shootout here. We're going to put them back 2 by 2. Now we'll go single file inside 10 laps to go. My mistake. So, we're going to see if Cody Kelly can do something with Mason Leon, if Colby Cooper can do something with either one of them, and definitely if the 2 drivers behind that, Cole Duggar and Garrett Boyd, have anything for anyone in front of them right now. Budzine's car in the infield. He's the only retiree from the race. All 17 remaining cars still on the lead lap with 3 laps remaining. Oh, Leon got a good start, and so did Cooper, but Kelly not so much. And then Leon finds the outside wall in turn 2, drags himself right back to the group. 2 to go this time. Gonna watch right here in the middle. That's the podium spot, the 9 car of Colby Cooper. White flag in the air. Boyd went down to the middle. Don't think it's going to help him out. Kelly looked in 3 and 4, but Mason Leon's going to win. At I-55, Cody Kelly and Colby Cooper, 2nd and 3rd. Well, I guess if I'm going to talk to these guys, I better get to where I can, huh? So we'll get them around here. We'll get ready to talk to these guys. Colby Cooper, you there, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, another podium run for the 9-car. A little short track action, some bumping and grinding out there. How was the feature?
It was fun. It was just like an R. Kelly song, man. A little bumping and grinding, got to get up there, get in the motion, and rip the lip.
Yeah, we saw everybody kind of move to the top there, and a lot of guys, especially in one, there's a bump that goes in there. It really upsets the car, and the right rear ends up in the fence. I don't see a lot of damage on the right rear corner. You were able to keep it out of the fence quite a bit, huh?
Yeah, it's dangerous going in turn one, man. You can destroy a body real quick and end your night real quick in a hurry.
Well, an awesome run, man. You got some shout-outs before we let you get out of here?
Yeah, I like to thank my wife, my daughter, GB Designs, Fieldport Energy, Grand Garage, Beware Powerhouse. I'd say congrats to Mason on his first win, and Kodai Kelly for a good second place finish.
All right, man. Congrats again. We look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
Thanks, Roger.
Third place driver, Colby Cooper. Let's get ready to talk to second place here. Going to be the old fuzzy one himself. Shows up and shows out, comes home second. Cody Kelly, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, pretty good. About you there, old buddy?
Oh, I'm doing all right. It'd be nice to get a phone call or a text message every once in a while, but that's a different story. We'll talk about some other time. Heck of a run you let. Huh?
It works both ways.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to give you more grief than I ever give myself. You know that.
I know.
Well, man, you led the vast majority of this thing, and you let your teammates sneak by. Tell us about the last few laps there.
I was just giving it all she had up top. He controlled a little bit better than I did. I popped the ball pretty good, had wheel damage, so I was driving a little harder than I should have. And, hey, to get passed by anybody, I'd like to get passed by old Mason Leon. I'm proud of him. He did good, so it was a fun race. So I'd like to thank the league for putting it on, DSRL for broadcasting, BGI Center Sports, Paints by Boyd, and everybody else that makes this possible.
All right, man. Great run tonight. Congratulations again. We'll look forward to seeing you back on track real soon, buddy.
All right, take care, Roger.
Cody Kelly. And he made that interview simple. I didn't have to ask him a whole lot of questions. He did exactly what somebody's supposed to when they get in here. Thank the sponsors. Thank the league. Let's move it right along. And we'll talk to a guy on his first win in the series. He made the pass look pretty easy. Mason Leon, you there?
Yeah.
Well, man, you made that look pretty easy getting around your teammate, and you guys come home 1, 2, 3 for BGI. Tell us about your feature, buddy.
I just stayed up top. I knew Boyd, Coop, and them would be fast, so I just had to drive a good race.
Well, the 86 car, the first time victory lane here. How's that feel?
Feels pretty good. I was shaking pretty good, too.
Yeah, it's always a little nerve-wracking when you get out front, especially trying to get your first one, especially when you know who's behind you and that they're, as much teammates, but they're competitors, and they're willing to go try to pick that win up themselves. And any concerns on the restart there with 3 to go that one of them might try to slide you?
No, not really. I just went in there and hit the wall, but yeah.
Well, an awesome run, man. You got some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you celebrate your first victory at Midwest Dirt Racing.
GB Designs, BGI, Central Foam, and Cement Lifting, Grand Garage, Buddy, Cody, Coop, Collins. That's all.
All right, man. Thanks for chatting with us. Congratulations on the win. We'll look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
Thank you.
You're a winner tonight, Mason Leon. Let's take a look at our race results. Leon wins it. Kelly was second. Cooper third. Duggar fourth. And then the fourth member in that BGI group, Garrett Boyd, comes home fifth. Reed Rundle sixth. Andrew Humphrey seventh. Buddy Ware eighth. Ninth went to Sean Judson. Shane Yates was 10th. Peter Reese 11th. Scott Benninger in 12th. 13th. Jarrett Tannehill. Chris Alvey in 14th. Dean Burnt 15th. Zach Krieger was 16th. Craig Burlew 17th. And Gary Budseen 18th. Only car not on the track at the finish of the race, but still a great night. Awesome racing. These guys do a fantastic job every week. Always a pleasure to have them on. They're going to be done for the evening. They'll be back in 2 weeks. They're getting close to the end of the season. I think they only got a couple of weeks left. But we are going to get this track reworked. We're going to be back in about an hour. Yeah, just about an hour from now to pick up the coverage for the American Dirt Series Short Track Nationals. Round number 1 of 5. This week, a busy week here for the Dirt Racing Network, so make sure that you tune in every night. Got the doubleheader tonight, the doubleheader tomorrow night, and then single shows for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Zach Krieger will have show number 2 tomorrow night. I will be back in just a little while with that second show. But for Dominic Santini, Zach Krieger, and myself here at the Dirt Racing Network, I know you guys can watch this stuff anywhere you choose to watch it here. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, like, share, and follow on Facebook. And subscribe on YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo. Always our pleasure to bring great racing to you. We hope you enjoyed it. Tune back in a little while, and